One thing about the Hispanic Education Endowment Fund is that it really impacts you.
If I didn't get this one, I didn't know if I was going to get the other ones. Without this one, it just gave me more hope.
My mom came here in the 70s, and the reason why she came here was so she could give me a better life.
It actually played a tremendous role. For the first fact, I was trying to find scholarships in different ways of being able to go to university.
Sylvia Lopez and Joel Crespo, Arthur Montes and Esmeralda Bizarro are all attending college thanks to scholarships from the Hispanic Education Endowment Fund. All four are part of the rapidly growing Orange County Hispanic population that by 2020 will make up 50% of the county's total population. But there's a problem. The number of young Hispanics going on from high school to college remains too low.
It's a very big problem, and I hope it's getting better. That's all I can say is that I hope it's getting better. I don't know.
Currently, less than 10% of Hispanic kids go on to get a four-year college degree. That's the lowest participation rate in the county. By comparison, 38% of students of Asian and Pacific Island descent move on from high school to get an undergraduate degree, as do 29% of white non-Hispanic adults and 22% of African Americans. That's where the Hispanic Education Endowment Fund comes in. Since its founding in 1994, the fund, also known as HEEF, has been helping the county's Hispanic school children begin the process of getting to college. These 6 students are attending St. Joseph's Elementary School in Santa Ana this year on HEEF scholarships. Principal Kurt Spanel says the financial support is critical.
We have 255 students here, of which half are and need to be and qualify for some tuition assistance.
All too often, many Hispanic students with great grades and great prospects can't go to college because they don't have the money or they have to take time off to support their families.
I'm on my own in college. If I go to college, that means I pay for it. And it's not because I have a big family, it's just that my mom won't support. She can't. She doesn't have the resources.
HEEF currently has $1.5 million in its endowment fund, but that's not going to meet the need. So HEEF administrators have an ambitious goal for the next 5 years.
Well, our goal is to get to $2.5 million by the year 2005. We hope to get there a lot sooner, but that's what we think is a reasonable goal.
In the past 3 years, HEEF brought 15 other Orange County scholarship funds under its umbrella. Leaders in the Hispanic and wider community felt that bringing these dynamic individual subfunds under one roof would be a more efficient use of precious resources.
I think the larger you become, money attracts money, and I think we're at that point where people are starting to take an interest, larger groups, and we think that in the very near future we will be able to really bring this fund into a different level.
This year, HEEF awarded 90 scholarships for a total of $100,000 to students currently in grade 5 to students now in their first year of a 4-year college. For Arthur Montes, the financial and moral support that the Hispanic Education Endowment Fund offers has been crucial.
In a sense, they've become my parental role models and figures. They've encouraged me to go to school, and I need that support. I need that support, whether it be financial, supportive encouragement, and that's what they provide for me.
Of particular note at this year's HEEF Awards, the first wave of scholarship winners are getting ready to graduate. This, says Ruben Smith, is a development that can only add to the momentum that the Hispanic Education Endowment Fund has built so far.
As more kids continue to graduate, that they will serve as role models, not only for the younger kids, but also for other families, other family members. And what we're finding is that a lot of these parents and families are looking at this and saying, you know what, our kids can do this too. And so this endowment fund and the kids that are part of it really are helping to show the way or lead the way in terms of other families and other kids who can then follow along in their footsteps.